Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic Dino action, the core Dino in Explore Best of 3, as I often play on Magic the Gathering Arena. Oh, exciting stuff, I must say. The return of Gwenna, Eyes of Guide, to help power out those bigger, scarier, costlier dinos, shifting Ceratops being 5 power, Carnage Tyrannix Rex, and even the Queen herself. Sometimes she is fully reduced to 2 green if we have at least 10 power, and boom, 2 green for a 12/12 trample. Gwenna's ability, she untaps whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater. Boom. Love it. She taps for mana for Galta, for whatever it is, but I think this is probably... Yes, hello, 5 ways. Gwenna is back. I wanted to try out a bunch of stuff, come back to her. It kind of goes back and forth, but I keep thinking, what is something that supports everything else that I do in the deck with all the big creatures? I keep coming back to Gwenna. Nothing else for 3, even though it is fragile, a creature. Nothing else helps. No one else is really playing such costly things at the very top. So that makes me re-add her. Very, very exciting stuff. Tons of ramp, of course, with her now. We got Marauding, Huntmaster, and Thunderherd Migration. I think I've safely cemented in my mind that this is the suite of 2-drops. Thunderherd Migration, of course, no one else in Explore and Pioneer has access to a rampant growth. You get a basic land, boom. Can't fail to push that. You get ahead, as always, in a stable way. And then you've got the lovely cost reducers, as always. Huntmaster, reducing dinos by 1 and giving them haste. Marauding Raptor, of course, that can get quite big, but there is a lovely addition that's going to help put trample on Marauding Raptor. Rhonas' Monument. It's something else for 3, in addition to Gwenna. I might go up to 4 copies just because I love her so much, but I wanted to trim it down to 3. Let's not do anything too crazy tonight. It's going to be crazy amounts of damage, but this seems like a no-brainer, I must say. At least 1 copy. It could basically read as creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Everything other than Marauding Raptor and Otepec Huntmaster is at least green or part green. So I think this is a fantastic addition. A little more ramp, cost reduction. We can use the ability to give Gwenna trample if she's casted, or if we've cast enough creatures with power 5 or greater. She could have quite a few 1/1 counters on her. But whenever we cast a creature spell, target creature gets +2/+2 in trample. So that's also lovely, as I was mentioning. Marauding Raptor, sometimes big, massive. Maybe it's a 4/3, a 6/3, of course. Boom. We could give it +2/+2, and it's now an 8/5 trample. We don't have to worry about being chump blocked by little creatures, and that +2/+2 really could make all the difference if, you know, we need just a little bit more to get to Galta. I think that's going to come into effect quite nicely tonight. Otherwise, everything is the same. The game plan is the same with all these lovely, big, hard to deal with creatures. Oh, beautiful stuff. And then game 2, game 3, of course, we switch it up. I think Rending Volley, I gotta say, maybe that is the ticket. I've missed it. I haven't used it in quite some time, but against mono-white humans, which really is quite common, I must say. Faced it once today. Fortunately, I took it down on my lunch break at work. But my, oh my. Yeah, take that down. Grease Fang, of course. Just can be used for that when they play Grease Fang. Boom, we kill it. Fry the rat. And Spirits as well, which there is already a really good chance against Spirits with shifting Ceratops. But having Rending Volley, just 1 red to really up the damage, the potential of coming away with the win against a wide variety of stuff. I love it. And Back to Nature. Oh, Back to Nature is, well, it's never leaving, so it's not like I can say Back to Nature is back in, because that is The ticket, as always, against enchantment-heavy decks, auras, potentially. But of course, 5-color Fires of Invention, Enigmatic Incarnation. Packs of punch. Maybe I could go down to 2 copies, perhaps, just because sometimes all you need is 1, but sometimes you might need 2, and it is so impactful. I want to see it just a touch more, so 3 copies. Brotherhood's End, okay. Yeah, again. Face mono white humans twice last night, Gruul vehicles, lots of other aggressive things. Rakdos Midrange, of course, Brotherhood's End can be pretty painful. We don't take out Shieldred, and speaking of Shieldred, there is no Akroan War, but I think Brotherhood's End might be, probably, will be more helpful than what that is. I'll just get rid of everything. Maybe they only have Shieldred left. Boom. Attack on in, and I think we should still get the job done. And we cover artifact removal as well with that second mode if we ever face some sort of artifact themed deck. It's not very common, but just having that in the back pocket to destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Beautiful. T-shirt. Hey, t-shirts are good. Probably type in T-Rex instead of t-shirt. A T-Rex t-shirt. Hey, maybe one day that will be part of the merchandise. Oh, beautiful. And Tyvar's Stand as well. That thing wins me the game. Has won me the game against control or anything with some heavy removal. Perhaps Tyvar's Stand, of course, is going to help protect Gwenna. All I need is Gwenna to last 1 turn. Then we can start tapping her and just supercharge, potentially barfing a whole lot of stuff. Maybe a play shifting Ceratops. Gwenna untaps. I have enough total power for Galta for 2. Gwenna taps again. 2 green untaps with... Oh, you've seen it a few times before tonight, but just to start game 1, support the good, straightforward plan of playing a lot of explosive and nasty power. Then bring in these things if I need to, of course. Okay, let's get into it. Man, this is going to be good. Nope, not get Rexed. I was thinking of doing Gwenna and T-Rex, but then I got thinking of it. Let's tweak it a little bit more, just to refine it to my favorite stuff that I love. Nothing else I would really want over the stuff I have at the moment. Of course, artifacts are not super common. I don't really care too much about removing them. The Sweeper for 3 damage, definitely. Just take out all that little stuff that I would have eventually blocked with my stuff, with the Akroan War, but it takes a few turns, of course. We might not have a few turns. Lovely, lovely start. Shelter Ticket, Castle Garenbrig getting us that Thunderherd migration. Hopefully it's nothing to... Ooh, we've got a Rakdos. Cross your fingers, folks, that they don't have a Thoughtseize. Oh boy, Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, okay. Well, they're definitely getting rid of Thoughtseize if they know it's good for them. Really? Really? That is quite interesting indeed. And we've got the Stomping Ground, meaning we'll at least be at 4. Oh, that was not good. Not good at all. Rakdos, of course, is a deck with tons of removal. They don't want me to get ahead in a stable way with a basic land. Oh, and we're just getting spoiled here, folks. We got Huntmaster for 2 now and Topiary Stomper, meaning if Huntmaster sticks around, we get Tyrannix Rex next turn with that cost reduction. Sitting at 6, Castle Garenbrig tapped for 6 green. Boom. Love it. Live, Huntmaster, you can do it. They may be attacking with that Goblin token, sacrificing the treasure to use Fatal Push, taking out Topiary Stomper, or just Shieldred. They're thinking. Huntmaster is going down. I still could play Tyrannix Rex if I draw a 6 land next turn. Might be a pretty low chance for that, but oh, if we get T-Rex, lights out. Maybe they'll get worried with Topiary Stomper. I am at 5 lands, so it's pretty reasonable that I could get to 7, start attacking and blocking with it. Oh no, this is not good for them. The question becomes though, Regis or Alpha? Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. 100%. We have a total of 7 here. Regisaur Alpha for 4, Shifting for 3, Huntmaster giving Regisaur haste. Regisaur gives Shifting haste. I like that. And we still got Tranix Rex, even if Huntmaster goes down. Oh, they are 100% in trouble. That's not good. That's not good if they can't take out Huntmaster. Oh, no. They have to. Well, just a lot of removal. Well, they're still going to die, I think. Going to attack nicely with this Shifting Ceratops. Beautiful. We drew a removal at least. That is good. Oh, Kroxa getting rid of Tranix Rex. That is painful, but we still have some nice bodies at least. We threaten Reflection of Kiki Jiki, the token. Doesn't look like they have Fatal Push though. Sunbird Migration it is. Reflection of Kiki Jiki definitely isn't blocking any of these things. Good. Still get through a little bit of damage here, I hope. Bone Crusher, not too bad, not too bad. I do lose Shifting Ceratops, but I'm happy to take out Reflection, absolutely. They can't escape Kroxa quite yet, which is very nice for us. They only have 5 cards in their graveyard, including Kroxa. They need a total of 6 Kroxa and 5 others. Imagine they'll probably play Bone Crusher Giant this turn. Alright, let's go Carnage, T-Rex, Galta, Marauding Raptor. Oh, that's something, no? I won't attack the Bone Crusher Giant. Of course, it would trade with the token. They'd get enough in the graveyard to escape Kroxa. I want to at least try and hold that off a little bit here. Feel pretty good though for going second. Imagine maybe if we had gone first, really it would have been just a turn too quick, a turn too damaging for them. But it is nice. I can play anything I draw at this point. Oof, Topiary Stomper, able to attack with it. Now the question becomes, would they make Den of the Bugbear a creature? It's hard to say. I do like attacking with Topiary Stomper. Goblin token would trade with it. Marauding Raptor probably trade with Bone Crusher Giant. It doesn't seem like they can kill anything. Oh, wait. Okay. Tokens. So that certainly would have dealt with Topiary Stomp. So it's nice. Keeping it back. Full health. Being a 4/4. Kroxa, though, coming down for sure. That's going to be problematic, especially if we don't see a Galta soon. Galta definitely would have been nice the previous turn, or a Carnage turn at some point. We're almost a third of the way through the deck. Still haven't seen Carney T or Galta. It's coming up. One of those, or another Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just about anything. Good stuff. That might help. Wait till Carnage Giant is full health. gonna get maybe just one more thing with Trample big. Don't expect Kroxa would attack us, but if it does, I'll use Carnage Chant to trade with it. And got lots of other lovely bodies to boot. That's alright. That's alright. They don't have anything else left. Let's see. Another Carnage Chant would be pretty fantastic. We're in a bit of a staring contest now, though. Oh, another Carney T. Well, is that going to do it? Is that going to be enough? 14. How much stuff do they have to block with? That is the question. Kroxa probably would block the full health Carnage Chant. Bone Crusher blocking the one that's dealt damage. Bone Crusher blocks the one dealt damage. Forward go through, they'd be at 3. One from the Kroxa be at 2. Some other stuff blocking Marauding. The token. Oh, wait. Almost. Another Carnage Chant back to back to back certainly would be quite fantastic, although I don't have to worry about Den of the Bugbear yet. They're mostly tapped out, so they can't make that a creature to surprise block or something. Oh, Gwenna to boot. I'll just play her. Let's do it. Hope they don't have any removal for her. I'll play creature and we'll just keep going. I'm not gaining any life, so I can just build up for enough of a massive, devastating swing. And it is nice. They use that blood token, so I don't have to worry about Blood Tithe Harvester possibly tapping, sacrificing itself, giving -X to something. Oh, they got shielded, so we have to do something next turn. Has to be next turn. Hopefully it's something big that Gwenna can untap with. Galta, Tranix, another Carnage. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, it's now or never. Probably be dead next turn. Let's do it. Although will we be dead next turn? Do I want to just attack with both Carnage Chants? Do I want to attack with everything? Let me see. Wait, one more turn. One more turn. They only gain 2 life. That's okay. I think there's a good chance that I'll get a bigger, heavier hitter. Oh boy. Somebody's got to do something at some point, though. Oh, just a land. Good. If either one of us attacks, it'd be all over. Galta, Carnage, Tranix, Rex, another Regis or Alpha. Topiary Stomper, that's not nothing. That's pretty decent. Pulling out a basic land from the library. I like it. Is that enough to do the trick? Well, we can't attack with it, so I think that's a no-no. Brotherhood's End, though. Man, that would have been devastating. Taking out basically everything except for Kroxa and Shieldred, so... Yeah, oh, we would have got him. But it's going to be a nice game too, I tell ya. Galta. Let's see Galta. 3 copies. Almost halfway through. And not one. Galta, Carnage, Tyrannix Rex. I think that might do it. Galta, definitely. When it's going to be a little bit bigger, she would go to a 3-4 pretty fantastically. Oh, are they going to attack? Interesting. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Very, very interesting indeed. You know what? I'm going to stop Croaks with the token, Bone Crusher with the other token. Actually, no. Carnage Tyrant, Bone Crusher. Save the Carnage Tyrants. Take out one of their creatures. They better have something good up their sleeve. Extinction Event would be pretty devastating. They'd lose Shieldred. They would keep their Bone Crusher, and that's about it, I think. Well, let's see. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, it's Castle Garen Break. Okay, okay. Well, that's got to be it. Wasn't a creature, unfortunately, but we got to do something at some point. We're a little bit too late. I think pretty much any big creature would have done it. But yeah, close. Close to halfway through, not even one of the 3 Galtas. Nuts. I was so excited when they attacked. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a big thing coming up. We're going to get him. Not quite. Imagine they have removal for somebody here. Okay. Nice Abrade. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. Close, close. Okay, okay. Brotherhood's End, 100%. That is coming in. Gwenna. She could die to Brotherhood's End. Of course, she could get above Brotherhood's End. I'm going to trim Huntmaster. That dies to so much. Fatal Push. The Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, dealing 2 damage to any target. Abrade. Yeah. Okay. Brotherhood's End is going to be more helpful for us than what Huntmaster would be probably dying off him. They got to be at least a little bit scared. They got lucky. Lucky I didn't see another Tyrannix Rex. So many big heavy hitters, a very good chance, and sometimes you just won't see them still. Oh, that's not going to do it. Painful. Okay, there we go. We're rolling in it with Galta, shifting, Marauding Raptor. However, play it safe, send Galta to the bottom. Of course, they could get rid of, well, possibly Marauding or Thunderherd. Hopefully, turn 1 Thoughtseize, very good stuff. They'll learn their lesson and get rid of Thunderherd Migration, that's for sure. Okay, well, that's how it goes. That's all right. Hopefully Marauding survives. I can go the second one plus Shifting Ceratops next turn. That's always ideal. Ooh, they got stomped for somebody. I think I'll do that. Yeah, just Shifting Ceratops. See if it draws out that stomp. I'm pretty sure it will. Power word kill. Okay. So I could have tried with that other Marauding Raptor, figuring that one of them would go down, increase the chance of me at least having one Marauding when it comes around to our turn again. Oh, go blank. That probably will do it. Go blank is pretty darn fantastic. However, I just get to still swing with Shifting, so any other go blanks they have or thought seizes are dead cards at this point. Hopefully that's what they have. Blood Tithe Harvester, not too scary unless they... Okay, they got some removal. Well, Power word kill is pretty darn fantastic. Tranix Rex, though, I don't think we're getting to T-Rex at this point. Ouch. Yeah, we lose it. They take two. Well, wasn't going to be playing T-Rex anytime soon. Oh, Monument to Rhonas. I like that. Don't like Shieldred. Brotherhood's End. No. Yeah, well, that will do it. Sometimes they just get lucky. They got exactly what they needed. Okay. Let's bring it back around. Something big, nasty. Hope we're a little bit more fortunate than that first game against Rakdos. Oof. Painful. Yeah, nothing you could really do differently. I had to mulligan that first hand, and then, of course, go blank is pretty fantastic. Oof, I like it. I like it. A little bit slow, of course. I would expect to see something for 2, having 12 things for 2. But still pretty reasonable. With 3 lands, Topiary Stomper. Oh, what was I saying? What was I saying? 12 things for 2. A good chance, and I would expect to see it, and I saw it. Facing off against Kruga, Fires of Invention. So we're going to bring in Back to Nature, and we're going to smoke them next. Look, back-to-back things for 2. How can you top that? We got Topiary Stomper, hopefully Carnage Tyrant next turn off of the reduction with Otepec Huntmaster. Oh boy. Leyline Binding. Narset. They may be dead. This might be 5-color Super Friends. Planeswalkers. Interesting that we see Narset though. Just good old Carnage Tyrant, smoke them. They can't target it. They can't kill it. They're just about dead, I hope. Maybe they have a sweeper. If they do, they're hit with Shifting, Regis or Alpha. That's okay. That's okay. They can't play anything else, so Regis or Alpha, I don't have to worry about bouncing of various things. I like that. Just keep hitting them with hasty stuff. If they sweep again and again and again, beat them up. I guess it's like 5-color Planeswalker Fires of Invention, which is pretty interesting. I haven't seen this particular spin on Fires of Invention quite yet. Yeah. That's alright by me. We still get to just hit them. Now they have to do something to Shifting. None of their Planeswalkers can target it because Dovin and Tameo are both part blue. Hey, that's alright. Planar Forge. Oh, yes. Yes, Nox. Let's see. Tyrannix Rex next turn would be pretty lovely. Oh, Tyrannix Rex, what was I saying? Bing, bang, boom. Hit him. Kruger has to block. They're down to 4. They could be dead next turn. If they don't have another sweeper, they have to sweep or target it. Be something good. It's alright. We can still make some nice things happen. Maybe another Tyrannix. Oh, they went down to 5. Interesting. Nicol Bolas gonna deal with Tyrannix Rex? One of these things is. We still might be able to get a sneaky win with shifting. Not quite close. What am I thinking? I just want to go shifting Ceratops hasty. Brotherhood's End could be quite devastating coming up, just taking them all out. Most of them, or damaging them quite a bit. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Nuts. I'll wait and see what I draw next turn. But they get to activate all their Planeswalker abilities twice. Don't think we can get them, but you never know. I think there could still be a slim chance, even if they stay at 6. Top deck another T-Rex, perhaps. Man, Carnage Time would have been nice, I must say. Another one. I don't think I can bust through, even if I get another T-Rex. The fact they went above 8, a single hit top deck T-Rex might have done the trick, but Back to Nature, I think, has to come in. Although it is mostly Planeswalkers. I'm still thinking Brotherhood's End. If I can hit a bunch of them early enough, that also would be quite devastating. Certainly they get pretty big with Vraska there, increasing in power, proliferating, so adding another loyalty counter on all of their Planeswalkers when she does her whichever ability it is. Tyvar Stand, well, protecting stuff whenever they target it. Certainly keeping Tyrannix Rex safe or safe from the sweepers. I like it. Let's do it. But what would I want to trim? That's the question. Definitely like all this stuff. I like Galta. Still. Some Bueno. Galta. Yeah, Tyrannix in chains. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It is wonderful Dino Joey. Big time. And sometimes it happens, of course, Fires of Invention. They don't have to pay mana for their spells, so they certainly have plenty left over. And this hand, wow, my goodness. No lands. Well, there it is. I'll certainly be keeping that. Yeah, I'll still send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom. Again, play it safe. I think there's a good chance maybe shifting could come down and provide some nice aggression. Get the job done there. Gonna try for Huntmaster. Cross my fingers. If I can go Marauding plus shifting next turn, attack with shifting, that might be nice. Oh, they're doing something to him. Yeah, stomp. How it goes. Played safe with Thunderherd Migration then. Could get another mountain, of course, but I only need one red source at the moment, so we'll still keep the green sources safe. They looked at Castle Garenbrick. Perhaps they're thinking of taking it out. Oh, that's also lovely. But certainly, Thunderherd plus Topiary Stomper. I can't attack with Marauding this turn just because it entered. So Topiary is 2, Thunderherd is 2. They both do the same thing of getting another basic land onto the battlefield. Oh, Regis Ralph. Oh, that is enticing. Shifting plus Topiary as well. Hey, you know what? We'll go with Regis or Alpha. We'll take out Karn. I like that. Marauding Raptor is going to go down to the Bone Crusher Giant, unfortunately, but I just want Karn gone. Regisaur, give another stuff haste. Of course, Regisaur could pretty easily go down here. Just saw Fires of Invention early enough. Oh, another Regisaur. I kind of like that, I must say. That is pretty sweet. Send a few to Dovin. Make sure Dovin takes a dive and goes to the graveyard. Bone Crusher probably trading with one of the Regisaur Alphas, I think. But I like taking out Dovin. I take away some of their card draw each turn, which is pretty lovely. Pop that up for you. -1, gain 2 life, draw a card. Well, that's not nothing, especially when they have other ways to draw cards in a single turn. Gets out of control. -3. Interesting. Sweltering Suns. Well, that's... You know what? Shifting Ceratop's hasty. I kind of like that to take out Teferi. I'm doing that. Kill him. Kill him. Take away their card draw. Starve them. Hopefully. God Pharaoh statue is pretty painful, I must say. Making everything cost so much more, but Topiary Stomper certainly getting to 7 lands with this. I love it. Take out Karn, keep it all clear. Kruger maybe doesn't make a whole lot of sense if and when they play it, but, you know, we'll have enough to make something big next turn with Tyvars, and even though we have to pay an extra 2 due to God Pharaoh's statue, increasing all our spells by 2. That's going to get it done, I think. Yeah, just keep it all clear. There's nothing we can do. Of course, our spells are increased. We do have a source of green untapped. Maybe they think there's protection, or they're just wondering what should be done. Of course, I would imagine Karuga. Staff of Completion followed by Karuga to draw 3 cards, nicely refilling it for the following turn. Oh boy. There it is. They're waiting. Kruga being the only spell they've cast, the first spell. So they can play something of whatever they draw, which is probably more impactful than, yes, the Staff of Completion there. Definitely, Teferi is nicer. At least it can't bounce Shifting Ceratops, so that's pretty good. Oh, they're digging. Oh, another Shifting Ceratops to boot, which I can play pretty easily thanks to Castle Garenbeck. We're going to fly right past Kruga. One Shifting going to take it out. One Shifting going to do damage to him, and then Topiary. Well, maybe Kruga trades with Topiary Stomper. They have something where they can cycle, perhaps, to deal with one of these creatures. That also could be a pretty high possibility. Cycling isn't casting a spell, they can only cast spells on their turn, so that's often a way to get around Fires of Invention's drawback there. Oh. One day. Must say it is nice having at least a little bit extra, although I don't have enough for Ivar Stand due to that nasty God Pharaoh statue. What's it gonna be? Okie dokie. Off to the races here. Hopefully they don't have anything that can deal with the shifting that is trying to attack Teferi there. Okay, okay. Interesting. Odd. If everything lives and they don't get a sweeper, Shifting Ceratops might finish him off coming up. I think that's a good possibility. Staff of Completion could be nice. Of course, they have to pay a life for Staff of Completion's ability, and they might not want to do that because it's really just going to bring them all that much lower. They're already at 8, and that's getting kind of dangerous. Cycling something, huh? Looking for that sweeper. So, oof. Okay, okay. Looking for a Supreme Verdict, I bet. Narset possibly grabbing it when they use her ability. That's probably their last-ditch effort. They have to find Supreme Verdict. Oh, they got Supreme Verdict. Oh, darn. Unlucky. Carnage turn, though. That's pretty nice. Hopefully that gives us a fighting chance coming up here. Hopefully they don't grab another one. Oh, phew. Narset to grab Narset, to play Narset, to gain some life. This second one, just digging for it. You know what they're digging for. They don't find anything. Oh my goodness. I like it. Now the question becomes, I can't play anything. 3? Yeah, well, we got him. I think we got him. Is that it? Oh. Boom. Maybe. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Ooh. That was a slog. A back and forth. Oh my. My goodness, I had to work for that. Oh. I had to work for it so much I forgot to do it at the right time. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, okay. Still liking that back to nature. I think that would be absolutely the most painful of things. Perhaps they were holding back. Epic, yes. We haven't won yet 5 waves, but hey, well earned. I suspect, I wonder, maybe they think we'll have some enchantment removal and they had another Fires of Invention in their hand, ready and waiting for when we took it out. You know what, back to nature, back to nature. Still want to keep in Tyvar's stand though, I must say. I'm going to trim Galta. Galta and 1 Tyvar's. 3 and 3 back to nature, going to bring the pain, taking out Fires of Invention. Perhaps all I need, if I can get them low enough, is that Tyvar's exactly lethal. That's pretty fantastic. This hand looks lovely too. Of course, Marauding Raptor could get interrupted. Oh, wow. Oof. Oof. Beautiful stuff indeed. Hopefully they don't have Thoughtseize, of course, to see back to nature. They do have a source of black, unfortunately. What a coincidence. Yes, Pterosaurus, if you aren't aware, I play dinosaur tribal decks on Magic the Gathering Arena pretty much every night. It's a pretty good time, I must say. Yeah. Definitely check it out. If this is your first time watching, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. I think we'll get him. I think we'll get him. They haven't played Fires of Invention yet, so they're always... they're preparing for that Supreme Verdict. We've got some thinking to do. Okay. What? Yeah, every night. You're Oh, yes. Wholesome dino content, the most wholesome. Yeah. I've done 1 or 2 live streams so far. I'm up and coming. I'm looking forward to doing about a few hundred. I'll get there. I'll get there. Oh, yes. Kruger doesn't let him Thoughtseize. Okay, Joey. Good stuff. Good stuff. That is a good point. I forgot about that. But we know they're going to Supreme Verdict. At least. They could have the Fires of Invention followed by Supreme Verdict, but I don't get a chance to take out Fires of Invention until they do something else. So either way, they would still Supreme Verdict at that point. Is Register Alpha enough damage? Perhaps. You know what? Let's go Thunderherd Migration. Let's keep Register Alpha as a possibility. Next turn, no matter what happens. We'll reveal Marauding Raptor. It's not too scary. Yeah. Marauding Raptor, hitting our set, take her down to 1 so they can't dig for something else. And I think that's going to be nice. And maybe they hold off on Supreme Verdict because they think we got other painful stuff. Okay, okay. Like I was saying. We don't have to back to nature here. Would it be good is the question. I'm going to wait. Oh, Castle Garenbrig to boot. I think we do it. Marauding at least. Marauding and Regisaur. That's going to be explosive. They still have another... Well, they might get a Supreme Verdict. We'll see. If they don't, it could be very nice indeed. Premier Dino content, 100%. All dinos all day. I played them once or twice. Yeah. Sweltering Sun's going to be a little bit painful. Oh, they don't go Sweltering Suns. Okay. I'm liking our chances. They can't play anything else. 2 little humans is not so bad, especially when I go Regis or Alpha, because that basically is going to kill them on the spot. They can't play anything. I think they're dead. The best they can do is cycle Sweltering Suns and hope to have something else. Got him. if they can't deal with 3 of the creatures. Oh, look at that. Joey, you said Premier Dino content. There it is. Popping into platinum quite nicely. Not that it means much of anything, but hey, that was good. Oof. I'm just happy I didn't need Back to Nature. I'm happy I held off on that. Instead, just try and do a little bit. Yeah. They really didn't have any other enchantments, but it was certainly pretty painful. When I saw them play the Elspeth there are 2 spells for the turn, not go with the Sweltering Suns to take out the token and Marauding Raptor. I think that would have worked out a little bit better for them. Of course, they figured they were safe with 2 tokens that could block a Marauding and a Regisaur. But then it would have just been another token. However, boom, the first Regisaur giving the second Regisaur haste. That's why you use 4 copies. You want to see Regisaur Alpha as much as possible. Paired with the cost reduction, the fact that Marauding hits for a 6/3, hopefully you can give it trample, but oftentimes it does get chump blocked. Whew. Very good game. A fight to the finish. Finishing fight. Devastating. Wait. Inright. On the draw, unfortunately, but well, it's a very scary hand for me, because it would be scary if I kept it. Although it brings me back to the game where I accidentally kept a hand with 3 Galtas and I think it was 2 lands and Topiary Stomper. Or 3 lands and Topiary Stomper. And I still won. This hand though, yeah, you know what, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to send Tranix Rex to the bottom. Possibly could have been Huntmaster because I don't have a source of red. But there's probably a good chance I get there. Gwenna could be the source of red for Huntmaster as well. Let's see if they Thoughtseize. Ooh, Rakdos Sacrifice. It's going to be a little bit painful, although quite a few of my creatures do have trample, of course, so we don't have to worry about their little dinky things. Do like seeing Rhonas' Monument, which I'll probably go with Rhonas' Monument next turn if I draw another source of green. Actually, I'll probably go with Topiary Stomper. And we'll get there eventually. Just a little bit unfortunate seeing 2 Gwennas. They are starved in the land department as well, so it's painful for both players. They still starved. Oh, well, they got 2 Witch's Oven, which is quite fantastic, which brings me back to Brotherhood's End. Of course, they have a lot of little creatures, but Brotherhood's End destroying all artifacts, mana value 3 or less. Take out all the foods, all the ovens, the blood tokens. Yeah. My goodness, this is painful. Well, I'm certainly going to discard a Gwenna. Yeah. Wacky game indeed. It would be interesting if we just lose to a Cauldron Familiar and 1 land. Crazy. You never know what you're going to get, which makes the fact that it's live all that much better. 1 more land. I don't care what it is. Even if it is Shelter Ticket. Entering the battlefield tapped. Just getting to 3. Eventually. Goodness. Definitely the wackiest game I've had in a long time. 2 lands in more than the top 10. Sad. Statistically, I would have expected to see a 3rd one a long time ago. And a source of red as well. If we had seen a source of red, I mean, we would have been off to the races. Well, you got to pay your dues. Sometimes it's going to be bad, and other times it's going to be really, really bad. I just want to keep going to see us get there eventually. If I pull this off as a win, that would be pretty epic. Actually, I'm going to leave that there for a second. Shifting Ceratops, send that to the bottom. I got to go take care of something. I'm going to let the cat... Oh, we're dead. We're definitely dead. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll leave it there for a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, just absolutely terrible luck. Really can't go a whole lot worse than that, although I do like Brotherhood's End. Smoke them. Take out those witches' ovens or take out the creatures, whichever is going to be better in the moment. Gwenna, well, gotta cut something somewhere. And one Huntmaster. I still like Rhonas' Monument. Of course, it would go down to Brotherhood's End if and when I destroy all artifacts with a mana value 3 or less, but for the most part I think I'll be hitting the creatures, taking out the Mayhem Devil if we see one of those early. Tyvar Stand could perhaps protect them from stealing something with Claim the Firstborn, temporarily stealing a creature with mana value 3 or less. For the most part I'm okay with that. I think Brotherhood's End is going to be devastating enough. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's already light years better than the previous game. 2 sources of green for Topiary Stomper here. Huntmaster plus Topiary. If Huntmaster goes down, of course, I still get this guy on turn 3. Or Hasty Shifting. It would be nice to get something with a mana value of 4. Not have to worry about that Claim the Firstborn. Yeah. Just cross our fingers they don't have it. Claim the Firstborn plus the Witch's Oven on turn 2 is always pretty painful stuff. Oof, wow. Huntmaster survives a turn. I'm pleasantly surprised and, well, a little bit sad that I just keep drawing copies back to back, but we'll make it work. We'll go with Topiary Stomper, of course. Get those lands, add things up nicely. If I draw another land next turn, a source of green could be all over. Being able to get Galta. Castle Garenbrig making 6 green, shifting for 3, Galta for 2, Hasty, boom. 12/12 trample is going to be pretty painful stuff. Hopefully. I would be surprised if Huntmaster survived another turn, though. Okay. I still feel they'll probably have removal for it. Or they just wanted to get a little bit of damage in. That's alright. Let me think. You know what? I think we're pretty safe. Again, they're getting starved. Maybe I could have grabbed a land with Thunderherd. But I also like shifting Ceratops. Just cast it for 2. Get to Galta next turn. I think there's a pretty good chance. Although I'm not attacking with shifting. I don't have a green to give it trample to get through a bunch of damage. So it doesn't make sense. Yeah, definitely if I had a source of green, I'd do a bit. Maybe they'd forget about trample if some creature is blocked, if your creature is blocked. Then they sacrifice the creature before damage. Oftentimes without, well, usually without trample, the damage doesn't get to go through. But with trample, the full damage continues on. It's pretty fantastic. You can get some sneaky wins with that. Or just sneaky wins with shifting Ceratops' surprise trample. Or reach. Oh boy. Well, that's looking good. We only have 2 lands. Is this it? Of course, I do like 3 copies of Galta. I just want to see her a little bit more. 2 just wasn't feeling like enough over the past week or 2. I wasn't really liking 2. She's just so impactful. I'm pretty sure 3 is my favorite amount. Hopefully everything survives. No claim the firstborn for 1 red with that Den of the Bugbear. I'm still not going to be blocking though. Oh my goodness, we got Galta. Well, I'll go with this other Huntmaster, reducing Galta by 2 due to its power plus its reduction. Oh, they're done for, I think. They're not doing anything to that for 1 red. Boom. Maybe they could do something with Mayhem Devil, but you gotta think. I still have 2 Huntmasters left that could block whatever creatures they send our way. So I think we should be safe. Yeah. And this song goes along perfectly. Galta drops, and the beat drops. Gotta be hit. Maybe they have removal though for Galta. Pretty much unconditional. Heartless Act for 1 in a black. R-word kill. Mayhem Devil. Well, they will chip away quite a bit. At least they do only have 1 Witch's Oven. They don't have any mana left to sacrifice the blood token, so no damage there. The most they could deal to us is 2, 3. Yeah, 3. The cat is sacrificed for 1 with the Mayhem Devil. The food is sacrificed, another 1 with Mayhem Devil. Or just the Huntmaster. At least they lose Blood Tithe Harvester. That's okay. I guess they'll be investing all their resources into taking out all the Huntmasters. Pretty much. And I can only take out 1. That's good for us. If I draw another land next turn, it's all over because I got Topiary Stomper, I think. Oh, Rhonas' Monument. Well, that's what I'm playing. Mayhem Devil has to block Galta. Just how it has to be. Otherwise, they'd be dead. Get to take out Cauldron Familiar. The Witch's Oven is tapped. Nothing can be sacrificed in response. And they're down to 2. Oh. Yeah, Rhonas' Monument as well. Nice against Rakdos Sacrifice. We get to give something big. Give it trample. Make it big and give it trample. Okay. Got him. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, keep it like that. You gotta be a little bit scared. Anytime you see the queen and you get hit, you gotta be worried about the potential of seeing it in the next game. A little bit shook, I hope. That could do it, yeah. I can make that work. A little bit rough. But 2 lands, Huntmaster and Thunderherd Migration. No Thoughtseize is very nice indeed. Okay, we got Castle Garenbrig. We're looking good. We'll see if they're completely tapped out though, after playing a Bloodtithe Harvester. Pre-recorded. Boom. I am kind of tempted to go with Huntmaster. It still would only mean Thunderherd or Topiary Stomper next turn. This turn I can go Thunderherd Migration, which is ramp, it's stable, it sticks around, you're not going to Fatal Push, sacrifice Bloodtithe Harvester, you're not doing anything. And I do have Castle Garenbrig to boot. That means I'm at 4 lands next turn. Huntmaster for 2, Topiary for 2. And afterwards we're off to the races, stable ramping wise. That's definitely better. Oh, and and another Castle Garenbrig. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Just keep slamming Regis or Alphas. We're gonna have some absolutely fantastic bodies. 5 lands this turn, 6 next turn with Castle Garenbrig. But if there's another Topiary Stomper or Thunderherd Migration, that's gonna get us nicely to 7. But at least Regis or Alpha coming up. It would be pretty cool to play both Regis or Alphas in a single turn, which is possible with Castle Garenbrig. I do make 6 green, but I would also need 2 other sources of red. That'd be a lot of damage. Or Brotherhood's End. Brotherhood's End would be very nice next turn. I would probably go with that actually. Take out the Bloodtithe Harvester, Mayhem Devil. Well, the Cauldron Familiar they would sacrifice to the Witch's Oven. Make a little bit of use out of Mayhem Devil's ability, but we would still just get rid of it. We've got to do something quick though. Otherwise it's going to be pretty painful. Okay. Yeah, we'll still make some good stuff happen. Oof, and another Huntmaster. Gotta be Regis or Alpha though. Yeah. Although I can go Huntmaster plus Carnage Tyrant for a total of 7. 6 green plus Rootbound Crag, 7 mana. Huntmaster is 2, Carnage is 5. I need 1 source of red. The auto tapper is not tapping Rootbound Crag, so that's what we're doing instead. I was a little bit sad I didn't have a second source of red for Regisaur, but this is also pretty nice. Hopefully. Carnage Tyrant is going to be pretty scary, although I expect Huntmaster is going to die to... Well, it will die to 2 pings from... Oh, they're not targeting it. They could kill us next turn. We might be low enough for that. Going all out to the face. Maybe they have another Mayhem Devil coming up. Hopefully not. Oh, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Yeah. That tends to do the trick. Easily. No question. Nuts. Well, I certainly had a fantastic game too, but back-to-back Mayhem Devils. One really would have done it, but 2 Witches Ovens, 2 Mayhem Devils, absolutely no chance. We were dead that turn. 100%. Yeah. I had a treasure token as well. Sacrificing that right there is 2 damage from Mayhem Devil. The cat sacrificed twice with the Witch's Ovens is 4, so that's 6. Plus the food tokens is 10. Boom. They could have done more than 10 in that single turn. But that is a keeper. Instantly. I love seeing Castle Garenbrig, the source of red with Stomping Ground. Hopefully getting oh, what's it going to be? Azorius Control, perhaps? Of course, it's perfectly fine seeing a Huntmaster. Another one. Hopefully only they have Censor. Could have some white-based removal, of course. Try and chip away a little bit. Okay, good stuff. Either way, we should still get to Regis or Alpha, I would suspect. Have 5 lands at the very least. But I think at least 1 Huntmaster is going to stick around by the time... Okay, 1 Huntmaster is not going to stick around. That's too bad. Maybe they're a little tapped out. We get Regis or Alpha coming up. I'm going to try for it. Test the waters. There's that counter spell. They're feeling pretty good. They think, what do I have to worry about? I think it could be a Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor can't target Tranix Rex this turn. I'm going to see if they have it. Wandering Emperor is going to come down, make a Samurai. Then when it comes around to next turn, they'll exile Tranix Rex. After they untap and have enough mana to pay the Ward 4 cost. Make that Samurai. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess they would make a counter. Now they're going to exile it. Mostly taking their turn off if they don't have a sweeper. Okay. But we do have shifting, hasty, and trample to take out this. That's pretty good. Hopefully they don't have anything for 2, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Lock it. Oh, yes. Beautiful stuff indeed. Maybe we got him sneakily. Yeah, we got him. They sacrificed their Samurai for nothing. Sneaky Trample wins the day. Once again. Love it. We've got Gideon Prison coming up. I think it was last night that I faced Bant Gideon Prison. This is not going to be fun. Let's get something hasty. Let's hopefully take him out. Shifting Tranix Rex. Galta? Well, I can play Galta and hope she doesn't get countered. She gets countered. Sneaky Trample, well, is helpful. Yeah. Now they have to continually keep doing +1, stopping shifting from taking Gideon out. We're getting flooded. Where's the big heavy hitter when you need it? Another Carnage. Another T-Rex. It might do it for us. The darn Gideon. It's very interesting though. I've never seen him in months. Many months. And back-to-back in nights. Oh, well. It buys them time, at the very least. No, you gotta be kidding. I will get something that isn't a land eventually. Again, this is 21. which is pretty low, but 21, 22, it's not a big difference. Reducing the chance of flooding. Of course, it is reduced a wee bit, a couple percent, I think, almost 2%. Could have blocked with shifting. I'm not really using it at any point. Tranix Rex. Oh, Carnage Tyrant, that's a body. A body they can't target. Which is nice. Perhaps Carnage Tyrant draws out a sweeper. That's going to be tough, though. They have enough damage in total with their creatures to double block and take out Carnage Tyrant. Gideon just sitting at 8 is not fun. Shifting Ceratops, though. That's a toughie. I'm going to go for Gideon. We'll get rid of all those Samurais, I think. Hope they don't have white-based removal, mono-white-based removal to get rid of shifting. Sure, they don't double block, huh? Okay. Down to 2, that's pretty good. Hopefully finishing them off next turn. Hopefully still no sweeper, and Carnage Tyrant continues to put in a little bit of work here. Oh, I think they got it. Nuts. Another land coming up. Or something hasty to... Yeah, I guess it is technically a land. Okay. We'll get there. One day. Not a whole lot of chances, though. That's probably it, I would suspect. Just because Gideon doing its ability, paying for... making Tranix Rex never deal damage. Yeah, we'll see what we draw next turn. I mean, Carnage Tyrant is not going to do it. Yeah. Well, nothing you can do. Tyvar stand, though. That's what it's got to be. Galta. She is nice. However, she is susceptible to the painful stuff. One Gwen. Still leave the potential of some of that stuff for 3 that can accelerate out and make things big. Gwenna especially. Hopefully she pops off this game or this match. I'm pretty sure she will tonight. Sometimes the additions don't. That's alright. Let's get them. That hand might. I'm going to keep it. I feel pretty good. Even though it's 2 lands. Of course, always nice seeing 3, but Marauding, Topiary Stomper, Huntmaster to boot. It might make all the difference. 2 white. They're doing something to Huntmaster. Oh, and they don't have a counterspell. Well. You know what it's going to be, because no source of blue is a beautiful sight. We're getting to 4 lands. Imagine at the most they can only deal with either Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor next turn, and then we would still get to go Regis or Alpha with this forest that we're about to grab. Or Carnage Tyrant if Marauding and Huntmaster keep sticking around. I'll try and hit him for 4 with Marauding, just to get the benefits, the extra damage, the buff. It's a decent chunk. 4 damage definitely could make all the difference down the line. Ooh, they got their source of blue. Yeah, they could have some counter spell now, but play the thing that can't be countered. I can give it haste with Huntmaster if they don't get rid of it. They're gonna get rid of it. Okay. That might mean a sweeper's coming up next turn. If it's not, it might be over. Yeah. Oh, Gwen at 100%. Let's try it. Let's go. Enable Carnage turn next turn. Oh, she does. Actually, we're going to go shifting plus Topiary. Maybe they'll want to counter that. Yeah. We drew a counter spell. Still good to attack with shifting Ceratops. That's okay. Oof. Okay, 10. Now it's getting close. Cross your fingers there's no sweeper. We have seen one Supreme Verdict. There could be a farewell, potentially, if they get to 6. Okay, just the Wandering Emperor. That's going to take out Gwenna. Yeah. I would do that too. Hit him for 5. Wandering Emperor can't -2 next turn, so shifting could be the difference maker. It's got to be Thundered. Definitely. Try revealing a dino. We'll reveal Regisaur. Oh no, they're going to keep a counterspell back to stop it, perhaps. Yeah, we drew it out. Had to draw it out at some point. Cut, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. It is pretty good tonight, I must say. Some hits, some misses. Quite a bit of flooding, unfortunately. I'm going to try for Huntmaster instead. Can't play anything else, but I want to open up the possibility of Carnage turn next turn. Even though Huntmaster is going to be scary. And they don't know I have Carnage turns. All they know is Regis or Alpha, so they might think, oh, that's okay, I'll keep waiting and holding off on that counter spell. Hold up that mana for something I can do something about. And then boom. Maybe hit him with Carnage. Oh. Yeah, temporary lockdown. That's alright, we get rid of the Samurai. We can play Regis or Alpha, we can play Carnage Taunt. We're playing Carnage Taunt. Okay. That's where it's at. You can't counter. You can't target. You better have a sweeper, which they would have to tap out quite a bit to take it out. Try for one of them. See what happens. There's the counter spell they were waiting for. Changing the equation. Trying to change their fate. Settle the wreckage. Okay, okay. That is good. We're going to see Tyrannix Rex at some point here. We're a third of the way through the deck. Or shifting Ceratops, which would be nice to stop the Dream Trawler. Speaking of shifting Ceratops, okay. Gonna go shifting plus Regis or Alpha and still have one left to give shifting Ceratops reach. Let me do the math. Castle Garenbrig, 5 lands, 6. Not quite, I could play both. Nah, just gonna be shifting and hope they don't realize what protection from blue does. Good first strike. Oh, they didn't. Good. They learned their lesson. Beautiful stuff. They wouldn't have gained any life if they hit Shifting Ceratops, which is pretty sweet. They're looking for removal for shifting, I believe. Let's hope they don't find it. I'm going to try for Marauding. Marauding and Regis are alpha. Although the Dream Trawler being 5/7. Yeah. It is unfortunate. Marauding Raptor being 6 power. Okay. Not being 6 power, but still. I'm left with a green for shifting, and that is about what we're looking at. We're in a holding pattern. We can't remove shifting. They just have a thing sitting there. Of course, shifting has to sit here. Okay, I like it. We stopped ourselves. We stopped them from gaining 8 life, from taking 8 damage. Just another marauding. Threatened somebody, but yeah, where is Tyrannix Rex? Change the equation is pretty painful stuff. Gonna swarm us if we don't get something big and quick, something that I can use to attack, namely Tyrannix Rex. But as you've seen before, sometimes you still just get unlucky, not seeing a single copy, and well over a quarter of the way through. We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't think they would sweep any time now. They'd lose Dream Trawler, and they want to keep that thing around. Oh, there he is, the guy I've been waiting for. Hopefully. Took long enough. Now the question becomes... Yeah. I'm just going to send Tyrannix Rex right at him. All their tokens would have to block to take him out. I think they're going to take that opportunity. Dream Trawler would never block. But, I mean, this is the first Tyrannix Rex, so, of course, almost close to halfway through the deck. There's a very good chance we see the second copy. Interesting. To actually take out the Dream Trawler. I'll take it. They gain a bunch of life. At least I don't have to worry about that flying thing. Hopefully, they don't have another one. No, they got something up their sleeve. They got a sweeper. Top deck another T-Rex, and we might be in a good position. Although Teferi almost ready to ultimate. May want to hit Teferi if I have the chance. Take him out in one shot. Shifting Ceratops is not going to do that. Might be able to take Teferi down just enough to maybe buy us time though. No, they got another one. Yeah, no, I'm not busting through that. A valiant effort. There was a chance. Got flooded. Had T-Rex. Yeah, I can't always beat my favorite matchup. Nothing's 100%. Alright, at least one more match here. That one definitely took quite some time, though. Let's see Gwenna showing up. Gonna grind with this list quite a bit after I'm done here. Maybe a few matches before I go to sleep. Of course, I always add the chapters. That doesn't take too long. Ugh. That doesn't take too long, and hopefully this next hand is a little bit better. That is something. Gonna give it a whirl. See something for 3 or 2 in the next few turns, I would imagine. God. A good enough chance, at least. Oh my, back-to-back stomping ground. Oh. We'll get it eventually. Mono red something. A little bit unfortunate that the first thing we play is going to be a Regisaur Alpha. That's certainly painfully slow, but hey, that's how it goes. Oh, this is Transmogrify. Mono red something, possibly. Indomitable Creativity. They're going to cheat out something big from... Yeah, they're cheating out something big. Probably next turn, I would imagine. Sweeper seems like it could be good, at least to take out all those little creatures that they may potentially target. I'll attack with a token. I don't think too much is going to block, or they may just kill it. Maybe they aren't going to cheat something out. It is just mono red, snow, aggro. Certainly seems to be the case. Well, we got a creature to block with, finally. Something. This just lands for days, my goodness. That certainly seems to feel like the theme of the night. Yeah, but I could draw another Tyrannosaurus Rex next turn, play one, play another one, do a bunch of damage, even though it's probably going to be too late with Chandra. Oops, Beacon. Yeah. That tends to do the trick. Eventually. Light up the night for 14 damage in one hit. Well, when you're not doing a whole lot for a lot of turns, that's how it goes. It was just pretty darn unlucky to not see any of those. Brotherhood's End it is. They got lots of little creatures. I like that. They got Chandra. Take it out. They got a lot of stuff that just straight up kills Huntmaster, so we'll use that as the thing to remove, to make room for Brotherhood's End. Maybe Tyvar's now. I'll keep it like that. Lots of big tramply dinos does seem like it could do the trick. Certainly makes sense in the face of all their little creatures. Oh. Flooded to not flooded. Nuts. That's not going to do it either. One day. Oh, we got something. We got something. Can't go with Thunderherd Migration. I'll send Brotherhoods and a Forest to the bottom. Still keep Thunderherd Migration, the potential of it alive, possibly. Playing it this turn coming up, of course, there's a good chance to draw a dinosaur as the next card. Be able to go with that. But still, I might not want to go Brotherhood's End onto... Oh, there it is. There it is. Definitely know what I'm doing. Still fast enough to see Carnage Tyrant. I got to imagine Brotherhood's End is going to buy us a little bit of time if they start dropping their dinky creatures. Maybe they have removal, but hey, I have nothing small to play, so their removal can just sit there. Frostbite, Volcanic Spite. It is a delight. Marauding would die to Brotherhood's End, but Marauding would allow for Carnage Tyrant next turn. But I'm pretty sure Marauding Raptor is all but guaranteed to go down to any number of pieces of removal that they have. Might as well keep it in. I won't lose the Marauding to Brotherhood's End, which I could see myself going this turn if they don't transmogrify something. Still no transmog. Okay, well, we got Carney T. Good. Good. You can't target, you can't kill it. Oh, so it is transmogrify. Yes, as I suspected. We just didn't really see any of that. Cross your fingers they don't get it this turn. One more turn. Indomitable creativity. Well, it still might make some stuff happen. We'll see what we get next turn, but I imagine that Atraxa is probably going to mean it's over. Tyvar's stand, come to think of it, could have been nice, but it really seemed like maybe it wasn't Indomitable creativity, just some mono red snow ramping with some removal package. But definitely, whenever I see Dwarven Mine, I suspect Transmogrify or Creativity to cheat out something big, as they just did. Don't really need another mountain at this point. No, hit them for 7. Might as well. Not like Carnage Tyrant can block their stuff. I'll wait at least one turn to go with Brotherhood's End. Maybe take out a few more creatures here. That's probably it. Yeah, well, that definitely does it. Well, couldn't take him down, unfortunately. Alright. Yeah. Leave it there for now. Kind of rough as it goes. Hard to avoid that. Hard to not draw a bunch of lands back to back. Certainly when you don't need them. And certainly a little bit more of a sting being 21 instead of 22. Happens to everybody. Doesn't matter how many lands you have. Even if you're playing best of one. Although I think in best of one, with all the hand smoothing and the behind the scenes stuff, it is a little bit less common. Certainly you'll basically always see lands in your opening hand. Yeah. All right. Joey Cuts 5 ways. Anybody else watching right now later on, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the notifications. Check out the Discord. As always, that's the best place for notifications. If I'm going to be late, whenever it is, arfygames.com is where you can find all those links. Fantastic night tonight. I love it, as always. Even the painful moments, the good moments. Stick with stuff. Try and get as big of a sample size with any change you make. Possibly, you will see a clear thing that should be changed, some way to go about it that could be better, but I'll stick with this list. Keep grinding. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your time zone, whenever it is, wherever it is you are, and peace. See ya.